Hello, I'm Anu from Just Tutors, and in today's video we are going to learn about perimeters. In this lesson we will be learning how to calculate perimeter of a rectangle, perimeter of a square and perimeter of a triangle. So before we get started, let's try these pre-assessment questions. For trying them, you can pause this video and work them out, and once you are done, you can resume and check your answers. These are the answers. Pat you back for your efforts and congratulations if you are correct. Now let's get started with our topic. We are going to learn about perimeters. The perimeter is the total distance around any 2D shape, around the outside of any 2D shape. Like there is this garden which has fence around, so the total length of the fence around this garden would be perimeter. Now we will calculate the formula of perimeter of a rectangle. So in a rectangle, we know that the length of the opposite sides are equal. So this side would be equal to this side and this would be equal to this. And perimeter is the total, is a sum of all the lengths. So it would be length, add width, add width. So sum of two lengths could be 2 times the length, and sum of two width would be 2 times the width, which can also be written as 2 times length add width. So we can say that the perimeter of a rectangle would be twice the sum of the length and width. Now let's calculate the perimeter of this rectangle. To find out the perimeter, we have to find out the sum of the length and width, which is equal to 24. Now we have to find out the double of length and width. The double of sum of the length of width, which would be 2 times 24, which is equal to 48. So 48 centimeter is the perimeter of this rectangle. Now let's move ahead and create the formula for perimeter of a square. So as we know, perimeter of a square would be sum of all the lengths, and in a square all the lengths are equal. So if we represent one length by A, the perimeter would be A add A, add A, add A, which can also be written as 4A, or 4 times the length of one side. In this question, the length of one side of the square is 7 centimeters. Find the perimeter of the square. So it would be 4 times the length of one side, which is equal to 28. So the perimeter would be 28 centimeters. Now the next topic is triangle. Perimeter would be sum of all the lengths of this triangle. So if we name the sides as A, B and C, the perimeter would be A add B add C. Now in this question we have to find out the perimeter of this triangle if the lengths are 6, 8 and 7. So in order to find out the perimeter, we have to add all of them. Six add 7 will make 13, and 13 add 8 would make 21. So the perimeter of this triangle would be 21 centimeters. Now we will try a worded problem based on perimeters. In this question, a rectangular netball court is 30 meters long and 20 meters wide. How long will the line around the outside of the court would be? So let's suppose this is the rectangular netball court, and the length is 30 meters and width is 20 meters. So the total length, the line around the outside of this court, would be equal to the perimeter of this rectangle, and we know that the perimeter would be 2 times length add width. So the length add width would be 30 add 20, which makes 50, and 2 times 50 would be equal to 100. So the length of the line around the outside of this court would be 100 meters. Now it's time to practice some questions. Here are 2 questions for you to try. For trying them, you can pause this video and work them out. And once you are done, you can resume and check your answers. These are the answers. Thumbs up for trying them and congratulations if you are correct. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching it, and for more please visit justtutors.com.